Good morning, all my little Facebook lovelies. Hope you're well. Just been listening to the news. I gotta tell you, I'm a little bit fed up with people blaming young people for spreading COVID and infecting people of my generation. My generation are blaming young people, and that's pretty much wrong, I think. Um, we've had our time, and if we go, we go, and that's the way it is. It's the way of nature, really. There's not a lot we can do about it, but we can do something about it. We can take care of ourselves. You have to remember that nobody will take care of you as well as you take care of you. And also Johnson. I mean, all you people, mainly you Brexiteers that voted for Johnson, and the first thing he did when he got into power, he got rid of all the seasoned politicians. People that would tell him he was wrong or keep him in check or say, well, you can't do that, and would not lick his bum. And he replaced him with Gove and Rab and all the rest of the weak-kneed sucks. And they haven't got a clue what they're doing. They haven't got a clue what they're doing. This pandemic, if it mutates, right, will kill a lot of my generation. And there's no doubt about that. And as for this vaccine, that's pie in the sky. That's just complete nonsense. That's just published to placate you. That's just to placate you. The fact is, 60 years ago, they tried to cure the common cold, all right? And they're no closer now, 60 years later, than they were the first day they tried to start to cure the common cold and get a vaccine for the common cold virus. Nothing. They've done nothing with it. So don't be holding your breath about a vaccine. And even if they do come up with a vaccine, who's going to take an untested, rushed vaccine? No, not me. I'll take my chances with COVID. I'm not going to have something put in my arm that's hardly been tested and rushed and hasn't had a proper trial. Sod that. Anybody that did that would have to be loopy. Absolutely loopy. The fact is, if the virus mutates anyway, the vaccine will be no good. But, a lot of people are going to have to die, unfortunately, to get rid of this. And that's nature's way. It's the herd immunity. And that's what it'll come down to in the end. To think that we have the arrogance to think that we can take it on and beat it. We can't. We can't. It's like holding the sea back. It's Mother Nature. It's the most strongest force in the universe, and we're not even going to put a dent in it. It'll do what it wants to do, when it wants to do it, how it wants to do it, to whom it wants to do it to. The end. That's it. I know it's a pretty negative view, but it's the way I see it. And I think also there's going to be a lot of civil unrest, people on the streets, because being English, we naturally rebel against authority. If we think something's unjust, we'll kick off about it. So there's going to be unrest on the streets. There's no doubt about that. Could even be troops and martial law, which wouldn't be a bad thing, But the biggest thing is, somebody said to me, a mate of mine said to me, if we all shut down for a month, okay, 1 month, and nobody went out and we all got provisions, or even 7 days, we all got provisions in and shopping and everything like that, and stayed in our homes, isolated for 7 days, then the virus would dissipate. But see, the problem with that is they're asymptomatic. I think I'm probably asymptomatic. I think I might still have it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I got it when I came back from Cambodia because I was there in Hong Kong there, when it all started. So I don't know. But it's the asymptomatic people they need to find. They need to find them, and because they'll spread it anyway. But it'll all come out of the wash. It's going to be a bit of a lottery, I'm afraid. But I'll be all right. When I was in Thailand, I got dengue fever. I got bitten by scorpions more times than I can remember. Snakes, I got snake bites. Bees, hornets, you name it bit me, right? Mosquitoes. So, I got the SAS in my immune system. And not only that, I'm riddled with nicotine. I smoke 40 a day for the last 50 years. And COVID just hates nicotine. They don't tell you that. They don't publicise that. The fact that the French are putting nicotine patches on old people's arms to ward off the COVID. The COVID goes towards your cells and sees nicotine and fucking hightails it back out again. You're actually safer if you're a smoker. Not if you're a porker. If you have too many visits to the fridge and you're a bit of a salad dodger, you're in the shit. Fucking COVID loves you. You think, oh look, there's a porky one. That'll do. We'll have some of that. So, not to make light of it, but you got to laugh at it. But just look after yourselves. You got to be totally selfish. You got to look after yourselves. And all this wearing mask bullshit. That's crap. All crap. Swedish haven't done it. They've never worn masks. They've only had 5,000 deaths. They didn't even have a lockdown. It's the hands. That's what's doing it. I don't know. You just use your intelligence. You're not going to get COVID-19 from somebody normally breathing in the street 2 meters away from you. It's not going to happen. It's all fucking bullshit, right? It's these that's the problem. And when you've got infected hands and you're taking your mask on, taking your mask off, touching your face, that's where the infection's occurring, not from bloody your breath or whatever. And that's all fucking nonsense. Absolute nonsense, in my opinion. I don't know what you think. Just use your intelligence. Join up the dots, work it out. Okay? Keep these sanitized all the time. I do. Every time I go out the marina, back, forward, back, shots, back. I go into Lidl's, I sanitize them before I go into Lidl's, before I touch anything. I sanitize when I come out of Lidl's, my hands, religiously. And I never touch my face. Beautiful as it is, and I'd love to touch it, but there you go. I can hear you all now saying, "Oh, you old twat. I know who you are. Yeah, I know where you live." Listen, take care, and just take care of yourself. You've got to be selfish, I'm afraid. See you guys.